You don't do a lot of interviews, though, do you?
I do them for film when we're out doing the junkets, but
You don't do sit-down, elaborate, extensive.
no, I
You don't like it?
I don't like to talk about myself that much.
Why?
I don't know. It's the same as watching myself on film. It makes me uncomfortable. I love doing the acting. I love that part of it. When I'm doing it, I'm just totally enraptured. But when I see myself on the screen, it's that I see my grandfather there or something. You know, I see.
Really?
You know, I think of myself as being 21. Now, you do too, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You also got late into acting, right? You weren't an 18-year-old knocking on doors to get into theater.
No, I went to the Marines when I was 16, and I spent 4.5 years in the Marines, and then came right to New York to be an actor. And then 7 years later, I got my first job.
Do you know why you wanted to act?
Well, I know. Yes, my mother and I were at a film once, and we came out through the lobby, and she said, I want to see you do that someday. And that was all it was needed. Because I already wanted to do it, but you know, you have to have somebody tell you, or you need to be pushed a bit. And that's the only thing she ever said to me about acting. A lot of the scenes, I knew that they just work, especially when I accidentally punched Denzel.
Actually hit him.
Yeah, accidentally. That was tense.
Give him a missile key.
That was real tense.
Were you in a sub?
No, we were on a set. Yeah, we used the sub one night out in Long Beach when we were boarding the sub, but the rest of it was all done in the studio.
Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I always say this, that my favorite was not a film that worked commercially. It was called Scarecrow, that I did with Al Pacino. I love Al. I love his work. I just think he is one of our great actors. And I loved working on that.
Why didn't it work?
I don't know. It was a little bit obscure, the film. It was a little strange. Two guys on the road hitchhiking. It wasn't much of a story, really. It was just, it kind of wandered a bit, I suppose.
Do you sometimes see a finished product and say, I don't like me?
I don't, because I try not to watch it.
You don't watch the film?
I try not to.
You don't watch
sometimes
the rushes?
No, never. Sometimes I have to watch because I'm going to go off and do publicity, and I need to know kind of what happened to the other people and all that. But it just makes me very nervous. Very nervous.
To sit in a movie theater and see yourself.
I'm always afraid somebody's going to sit in front of me and say, "Are you kidding? Let's get out of here."